this fine evening. I gotta take off this NFL that I was watching. Let me just make sure everything's good. Gotta go to members only. So if you guys are watching, get your comments in now. If you're just a subscriber, I appreciate you being here. But yeah, let's see what's happening. Here we go. We got 2 people watching. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here, for being a part of this community. Let's do that. All right. So we're talking about cryptocurrency today, and also some, stocks and all types of investments, right? Really, I wanted to just talk about Shiba Inu because a lot of people are into that, are making some money from it, are actually becoming pretty wealthy from it, from the investments that they made, in 2020. Hey, Cage, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Let's look at, let's change this. Let me should I do a pop-out chat or something? Let's go to Coinbase real quick. Let's look at Shiba. Read. If this cat doesn't stop, I don't understand. Every time I start talking, no time before this cat, like, he does nothing. He just sits there. Then as soon as I start talking, what the heck is red Shiba? There's just a bunch of different coins that are, I don't know, piggybacking off of each other. How you doing, Fire King? And Ryan, how are you doing? Yeah, Carl. I would pick him up, but I have a black shirt on today, which means I'll get all of his fur and dust and whatever he has on him, on me. So, but I'll give him a pet. I'll do it. I'll allow it. So Shiba, I guess the change in the last 24 hours was 14%. It is down to, or up to, I guess, 0.00002903 cents. And people are just asking, hey, is this going to get to a penny? Can this get to 1 cent? And it's kind of like an outside chance for it to get to 1 penny. I know the thought was that it was not going to get to a penny. It could, reach the value of what Dogecoin increased without even reaching a penny. That was the overall thought of it. But now that it's starting to get closer and closer to higher levels, or getting closer to that penny level, people are like, hey, you know what? What can this actually get to, And that's why you have so many different coins that are the same. Like if you look on the screen right now, you're going to see Shiba Inu, baby Shiba Inu, Shiba Floki, or whatever that is, green Shiba Inu. And they have a parentheses new, Shiba Pup, Floki Shiba. Like it's just so many different coins that are modeled after one another. Fortnite Play, thank you for following. I appreciate that. Hello, pal. How you doing, Callum? I don't know if I'm saying that right, Calum. I can barely see anything. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, let's look at Shiba Inu really, really quick, just to get an understanding of what I'm seeing here. So with the circulating supply being at 394 trillion, right? I think everybody knows that it takes a massive burn in order for this to get to 1 cent. And I can say that it can burn off. It's just going to take a while for that to eventually, burn off. While people are holding it, people end up staking it, or I guess for the term they use, burying it. That could be a point to where people are holding on to the position, not, burning it off or whatever. I guess that does create a burn when they do bury it. Got it right. Callum, do you Twitch? I'm on Twitch. Matthew _G _Perry. I usually only have around 2 viewers. Hopefully this doesn't get loud. It probably does, because every time I start up Twitch, there's always some loud music or something. Que pasa? How you doing? Yeah, well, I have 268 followers over on Twitch. If you guys want to follow me on Twitch, definitely do that. I do stream. I like to game as well. I haven't posted a gaming video on my gaming channel in a while, but I also like to game while talking about all different types of stuff. You know, not just talking about what's happening with the game, but, you know, talking about stocks, investments, you know, financial situations, whatever it ends up being. Updated performance since October 11, 2021, or it's updated October 11, 2021. In the past year, it's up 27.5 million % in the past year. Just imagine you put $1,000 into there. Let me bring up. No, you know what? I don't want to bring up Excel. I was going to bring up my Doge sheet, but I guess not. Multiplied by 27. Percent. That is just crazy. That is just insane. It's up 27.5 million %. That is just insane. Which Shiba? Oh, come on. I hate this chat already. Let me just move it over here. Move it over a little bit so I can see away from my camera. Which Shiba to pick? That is the question. Yeah, I mean, that's the issue, because you go back, like if I type in Shiba, and a lot of times you like to look at some of these, you know, smaller coins that are not tradable on some of these bigger platforms, and it sucks because you have to go out of your way to try and own this stuff, and then you end up holding it for a long period of time, and maybe you get tired of holding it, and then it gets to a point to where it jumps up 27 million %. You know, the schedule. I usually stream from 8 to 9 every morning. It was a longer stream in the past, but now it's a shorter stream. So it's usually 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. That's when I will stream Eastern time. Doge is the true Shiba. Yeah, I would agree. It's just, I think they need to create something with less coins, because they have things out here with more and more coins just to be able to grow more and more percentage, which makes sense. You get more people to back it and you can grow more and more. However, it could also be the same thing with people growing from, let's say if you had 1 billion coins out there and you growing from 0.0001 cents all the way up to $1, or all the way up to 10 cents. That could be the same thing as what's happening right now. Do you know what I mean? So it's a little bit tricky when you look at Shiba and up 27.5 million %, but still. How do you I'll leave my coins to the grandkids. Yeah, I mean, that could be good. That could be really, really good. I don't know. I most likely will sell a lot of coins once I feel like getting out of the game, which I don't think I ever will. I love investing. Investing is fun. Let's see. Morning. Happy birthday, Matt. Not my birthday, but thank you. I appreciate it. With all the gene testing going on, do you think gene testing stock will go up? It takes 3 months or more to get tested. Do I think gene tested? I don't know. I would say I can't really give an opinion, because I usually base it off a chart, not off of news. Like a lot of times I'll base it off of history, because the news is can definitely throw you one way or the other, right? You can have positive news that does not go your way at all. You can have positive news that you think will increase this stock. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And all of a sudden it just drops down because it's more of just like people think the opposite's going to happen. It's whatever people will do. So what will people do? I couldn't tell you. It depends what the what the position looks like. That's the way that I usually do my analysis. I hate doing it just based off of news, because I know that news will affect it in a different way. And it depends what side of the bed people woke up on this morning. I don't know why this giving me a news update. One thing I hate about touchscreen phones is that your leg, like if you have it on the opposite way, it touches your leg, and then it realizes like, oh, you're touching different things. It's freaking weird. But this phone is just really, really weird. I don't know why. I like it, but it's weird. It's weird. Let's see. Here's something about Bone and Leash coin. Are they SHIB spinoffs? I didn't hear anything of that, but we can look at it if they do have anything right now. I don't know if they're available right now. I mean, it is. This one looks promising. I'm gonna have to go to CoinMarketCap because it doesn't give me a circulating supply. I guess it is. You have Bone Shiba Swap. Shiba Swap? Why did I say Shiba? Bone Shiba Swap. And let's see if they just have Bone though. Yes, they do. That's at 16 cents. Circulating supply is not available, but you do have a max supply of 1 billion. The 1 billion, yeah, I couldn't do math. 1 billion. That's not bad at all. I don't know what the circulating supply is because they obviously don't know either. The markets that it can be sold on, probably, yeah, a couple of Uniswap, BitForex. Like, yeah, I just feel like there's not enough markets to where it's being sold on. But it does look like it's sort of a spin-off of Shiba. I would have to look into some of the detail here. Doesn't give you anything. Yeah. But either way, it's up to 16 cents. I'm sorry for all the coughing, but I had a cough this morning, like every other morning. But yeah, at its high, it was at $3. It looks like $3.80. And now it's sitting at a low of 16 cents. And if this is something that can get on a bigger platform, it could be pretty big because it only has 1 billion coins that are out there. So that was a good one. Yeah, they are under the same brand. Shiba has more catalysts than Doge. Shiba is coming out with NFTs, and they have Shiba Swap. I respectfully disagree about Doge. Shiba is the Doge killer. I mean, they label it as that. I wouldn't label either one as anything being like better than the other. They both can grow a massive amount and did grow a massive amount. Doge just already did that. And I'm not saying that it's over. It's just more on the, I guess, if you were looking at a quarters, it's in the second half, right? To where we're looking for this larger increase, but people are starting to bring their attention to other ones that could increase by thousands of percent, hundreds or tens of thousands of percent, or even millions of percent. So they're going to Shiba, they're going to different forms of Shiba, different forms of Doge, baby Shiba, whatever it ends up being. They're looking to all these positions to make a decent amount of money, and I understand it. I totally understand it. You can make a lot of money with something that can move from 1 penny to 2 more than you can look at something to move from $100 to $200. This is why a lot of people are going to cryptocurrency. I'm gonna have to reject that invite. I appreciate it though. Let's see. Hex was going up. What the hex? It was a horrible joke. You're gonna have to deal with it. Let's see. Hex is currently down. I guess it did go up previously. Just previously, but it's pretty down right now. You have seen it up to a level 43 cents. And right now it's at 42 cents. So let's look at all history. So it's up at kind of its highest point here. Let's look at some circulating supply is 173 billion. That's a lot. Total supply is 633 billion. That's a lot. That's definitely a lot to take in for the price that it's at. That gives it a market cap of 73 billion. That's up in that upper tier, close to what, Cardano is, and close to what Dogecoin is at. Well, obviously Dogecoin's a little bit lower now, but still. Bond debuted in the US and opening weekend 56 million. Made it fourth largest bond opening ever in the 60 years of bond. Wow, that's crazy. Is it supposed to be the last one that they're doing? Or like this one and like one more or something? That's following Venom's 90 million opening weekend bullish. Yeah, again, I think movie theaters are not dead. Let's go, Brandon. I don't know who that is. But yeah, I don't think that movie theaters are dead. While people are saying, yes, dad joke. While people are saying movie theaters are dead, or not people, media, it makes no sense to me. You can say, oh, streaming services are going to take over, and movie theaters are going to just use streaming services. You understand that they actually lose a lot of money with streaming services rather than ticket sales. Ticket sales, they're making a lot of money on that, which is like $15 a head. And a lot of times the theaters get a small cut of that. Sometimes they get no cut of it. It depends what theater chain you're actually going with. Some theater chains are small and only use the ticket sales to make money through the concessions. So they'll put their movie in those theaters and they won't get paid from the ticket sales there. All of the ticket sales go to the actual theater, the company that made the movie. And then they'll get money from the concessions that people buy. So, popcorn, all that stuff. So, I don't think movies are dead. They will never be dead. It's not something you can take away. You can take away drive-in theaters because drive-in theaters, it like depends on the weather and all that stuff. But you can't take away a physical movie theater unless you had just that pandemic that continued forever to where it never opens up. It's just not. About $2 to $4 from the ticket sales go to the theater. Yeah, so if it's like $15 or $20, they're getting a very small portion of it. But you look at people that are buying, let's say they go on Disney Plus and they watch I don't know, Black Widow or whatever, and you have 30 people that are with you watching it. Well, now you just lost all of those ticket sales because all of those people were going to go out and see the movie, but now they're not going to see the movie because it's on Disney Plus or HBO Max. Same way. I don't even pay for HBO Max because, well, technically I do. It goes through Xfinity. I had some sort of lag there, but it's something where you're paying way less to have more people watch it. You know what I mean? Aren't they making the next Bond a lady in the movie? I don't know. I thought that Bond movies. I thought that this was like the last one for some reason. I've been going, still like the movies. Yeah, I go all the time. Harper has been there 2 times in this past year, which is great for her to go see Paw Patrol and was it Boss Baby or something? I lost connection. Oh, there we go. Good connection, it says now. It's weird. Good morning, Matt. Let's make some money. Thank you for sending a super chat. I appreciate that, Miguel. I appreciate that a lot. And hopefully we do make some money. We make some money with cryptocurrencies, and we make some money with stocks. Let's look at my assets here. Right now, I'm actually down from where I was, which is good because Algorand every time I see this get lower, I want to buy more, and I'm going to buy more. So I'm going to go to Coinbase Pro, and I'm going to buy a little bit more of this. If Tezos gets back down to $6 or $5, I will buy more of that as well. So I'm going to continue to buy more of these positions because of the fact that I want to gain more interest with all of these. So right now I'm sitting at 6,000, and it's not something I'm concerned about. Even if it does go a lot lower, I'm not concerned with it because I'm going to buy more. I'm going to keep investing into more as it does go lower. If this goes down to $1 or 80 cents, yeah, I'm buying more. There's not a point where I'm going to be like, I'm going to sell this position. No, that's not the case. This is something that's given me 4% interest throughout the year, and I will take it. I definitely will take it. Cosmos as well, 5%. Tezos, 4.6 or so, 4.8. I can't remember exactly what it is. 4.6%. Still waiting for them to add some more interest building assets or interest earning assets onto Coinbase. Don't know when it's going to happen, but I'm waiting for them to do it. So hopefully they do it sometime soon. We have 105 people here, guys. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new here. And yeah, I mean, we just have a great community here, so I'm happy with it. Thank you guys for being here. Bitcoin's BTCZ chart. You want me to look at that? Let's look at that. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. I appreciate that. Let's look at BTC. I know this is one that we did look at in the past. And the reason why is because it has 21 billion max supply, currently at 9.5 billion circulating supply. The current price is at 0.0005615 cents. The places that you can buy it are just a few places, not a lot of places. I don't know if this is being heavily pushed by things or by people, but it does look interesting. The reason why it does look interesting is just because the supply is not low, but it's not insanely high. Like, 10 billion circulating supply, you can easily get to 1 penny, right? And that would gain you a decent amount from there. At least quadrupling, right? So you could take that however you want. The only thing is that you can't buy it on a lot of places that you want to buy it. Like I would want to buy it on Coinbase or on Gate.io. I don't really trust positions unless they get into like a trustworthy exchange. And those are trustworthy exchanges for me, at least. I'm not saying that these are not trustworthy. I just never use them. So all in all, it looks decent. The potential looks there, but I don't know about it and I can't buy it. So movie theaters are huge in a family unit. I don't think they will shut down, period. The industry may revamp, but it's not going anywhere. Exactly. I agree with you. All the Bond movies have been seen, I believe, 2 other OOs. 006 from GoldenEye. I've been holding AMC since like $6.20. That is amazing. And I'll hold back down to if I have to. I cannot see this. This text is small. Thank you for becoming a member, James. I appreciate that. Do you not have the ability to stake for Ethereum 2.0? Yeah, you do have the ability to stake Ethereum 2.0. I haven't gotten around to doing that. I should probably put some money in there. It's just Ethereum. I always think of it as a high price, and I do want to stake it, but I do also want to hold some of the value. Like I don't want it to, if I bought in right now and we saw like maybe a crypto winter and it started to drop down significantly, well, that's whatever I put in, half of that is gone. I'm not going to put in a hell of a lot. So I guess that wouldn't really make a difference. I would probably put in like $200 or $300. But if I chose to put in thousands of dollars, like buy one full Ethereum, 2.0 and stake it and all that stuff, then that would be a point to where it's like, all right, this could come back. It's at a relatively high market cap and it could come back, right? So that's what I'm worried about with Ethereum. While I see these positions being at so low of a price, it's easy to make up that. So like if I put, let's say I put $1,000 into Algorand right now. I put $1,000 into, let's go back. I put $1,000 into this position being at $2. I'm going to get, 500 coins. Let's say that, right? Now if it goes down to $1 and I put another $1,000 in there, well, now I get double that amount. So my cost basis is going to go down. However, Ethereum, I put in $4,000 or 3,500 and it goes down to 1,600 or 1,500. Well, I just lost half of that. I just lost basically $1,500, $2,000. And now I have to worry about putting in another $2,000 or another dollar. Does it make sense? I feel like it's just a little bit more to handle just because it's such a high price, even though it's kind of the same thing. Because technically, if I put in another $3,000, I can buy like 3 more coins if it's down to a dollar. Or sorry, it's down to $1,000, not $1. Any particular reason why you're not staking any Ethereum? Many ways are recent where, yeah, that's what I just talked about. I would love to start doing it. I just want to wait, kind of. I'm more on that waiting period with Ethereum, and even like Bitcoin. I'm not saying you stake Bitcoin, because you can't. You can do it on, I believe, some platforms. But let's go back. I gotta wait for that to come back a little bit. I just can't. 56,000 for Bitcoin is like just a little bit too rich for my blood, especially seeing it come down to 28, or 29 multiple times or so. I just can't deal with that. And Ethereum, coming down from 4,000 or close to 5,000 down to 1,600 is definitely something that sits in the back of my mind, Anyone here playing Group Iron Man? I don't know what that means. Elon said yesterday that any crypto platform where you don't have personal keys is not secure platform, and you don't truly own the crypto. If the platform goes down, your crypto is gone. Thoughts? Yeah, I would agree. Any place like, let's say, Robinhood and Webull, that's why I took all my crypto out of there, because anything that you don't actually own the crypto, well, actually, Coinbase, you don't really own the crypto. Coinbase Pro, you don't really own the crypto. You do, but you would have to send it to your personal, wallet. So you would need the Coinbase Pro wallet in order to do that. So yeah, if it goes down, right? If everything goes down, if everything crashes, and if everything fails, I would say, then yes, you lose everything. But that's why you put it on exchanges that are ones that will not fail, right? Some of the most popular exchanges that really are too big to fail, rather than some of those smaller exchanges that may end up, going south, right? I'm not saying that KuCoin is a horrible platform, but you're putting it on an exchange in KuCoin, and what if KuCoin goes down? KuCoin is pretty big, but what if it goes down? Well, not if it goes down just based on like a system crash or something, but if it goes down based on the fact that the business can't withhold everything that's going on, then it ends up being a situation where you lose everything that you own, right? You don't own it because you bought it on an exchange and it's now flying around or floating around in that exchange. So please don't think they're too big to fail. That's true. I'm just comparing them to other exchanges, right? So I'm not going to say that they are absolutely too big to fail. You're right. But they have it's less likely that they will fail. That makes sense. So if you have it in a wallet, that's obviously good. But the issue with having it in a wallet is, one, they're secure. That's a good thing. But the issue is the fact that when you do transfer it anywhere, whatever you want to end up doing, if you want to trade it and all that stuff, a lot of times you can't do that and trade it specifically to a different position in those wallets. You would have to change it over to an exchange and then do whatever you do in order to switch it over. It's just an ordeal. It's a really difficult situation. So it's tough. I keep mine on an exchange. I don't put them in a wallet. I do have some that are in a wallet, but most of them are on exchanges. Like that's just how it goes. So I can quickly get in and out, especially when things are happening the way they are. You know, at night, you'll see it increase a hell of a lot or decrease a hell of a lot. And when you do see that, you want to get in or out of that position. And if you're day trading or swing trading a lot of that those positions, it makes it easier, you know? And that's exactly what people are doing. So you see a lot of people that have wallets that have cold storage with, Bitcoin, Ethereum, ones that they want to sit on. But then you have different platforms to where you're staking it, and technically it's on an exchange and you're not owning it. So I don't know. I would agree with him to an extent, but I mean, you have to have some that are on exchanges. I just feel like that's the way it has to go. I'm not curious if you have any idea what's going on. But I had a balance of negative $486 because I was given a credit of $500 while my deposit was going through on Webull after transferring my shares. Right? You have a balance of negative $486 because I was given a credit of $500 while depositing. Did it not clear? Like if you go to your account, I'll go to my account real quick just to show you guys. So when you had your account, you went like over here, like to the left or something, and it showed you you have a balance of negative some odd dollars. I've had that happen to me before, but only because I was trading on margin, I believe, and that was the only issue. So I don't know. I would say if it didn't clear yet, then that's the reason why that it's showing a negative balance. But yeah, I've had that issue once or twice before, but never with a deposit because I never get instant deposits, so I'm not familiar with that. All right. Yeah, it's kind of confusing though. That's weird. That is weird. Let's look at AMC to see where they're at because I haven't checked them out yet. They are down today in the pre-market. You can see that they're down basically 0.5%. Nano X is awesome. I haven't checked it. Maybe I did. I remember checking that out. I might consider getting into Nano. I keep dragging my feet, but I'm moving all non-interest bearing coins into my Harbor wallet. Yeah, that's smart. Interest bearing coins are a different story for me. I just want to quickly be able to exchange some of those things, especially things like Farmcoin. I want to hold on to majority of it, but I also want to day trade a portion of it and make some money out of it, or swing trade a portion of it. Sorry, not just day trade. So that's what I want to do. But yes, I understand what you mean. I'll sleep better once I do that. I hear you. It was a 2-part message, Matt. What was it? From Robinhood, and I got margin called. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see it. Robinhood, and I got margin called for $67, and now I have a cash balance of negative $560, and a margin allowance of negative 2,000. What happened? I always use cash and only credit given while deposit settled. That's interesting. I guess is there more to the story? Why did you get margin called? Margin called for $67. Like, did you make an options trade or like? No, because that would be what you have left. Yeah, I don't know. That's tricky. that's definitely tricky because I don't I don't really deal with negative balances a lot. And again, I never do instant deposits. Like I never get them, so I wouldn't know. Anything that is related to margin, though, I would probably know because I've dealt with it. So maybe you do have. Are you sure it's a cash account? Because if you have a margin account, then it can flow into margin. Um, Confusion comes in with me getting a margin called over it, and I have no idea where the extra money came from and why I'm being margin called. Yeah, I mean, it depends what you got into. If you got into, let's say, maybe you shorted something. I don't think you probably shorted something, but if you shorted something, you can get margin called because you don't have the money to cover, or you barely have the money to cover, what you have to cover, your shorts that you have to cover, if that's the case. Buying things, that shouldn't be an issue because you're holding on to that for a long period of time, unless you lost a hell of a lot and you were trading on margin. So that would be the issue there. Um, yeah, I don't know. That's a tricky one. Have you called Weeble and asked them? Yeah, it's probably good to talk to Weeble. Just know it's probably going to take a while to get them on the phone. For me, for me, it took like at minimum it was like 25 minutes. Contact support when I transferred out of Weeble, everything looked screwed up for days. No idea, man. I was going to call, but all happened over a weekend, and their support line wasn't open. The weirdest part is, they need my money by tomorrow, and funds don't even settle. That's that's weird. Um, yeah, that's weird. I deposited $500, so they gave me a $500 credit to use while it settles. I got $487 dollars worth. Frog, and now I'm being margin called, and I have a negative 100 or sorry $567 cash balance. I think something was weird happening because I transferred my Robinhood shares to Weeble. Um, Possibly yes. Wait, so you transferred your Robinhood shares? You transferred your Robinhood shares to Weeble, but Robinhood is. I'm lost now. Was Weeble margin calling you, or is Robinhood margin calling you? From from Robinhood, I got margin called. Transfer my shares from Robinhood, and I got margin called $67. This is a mess. That's a mess. Hopefully you deal with it. I would say call them. If you call them, it should be okay. You'll be able to sort this thing out because it, that's just tricky. I have a margin call on Weeble, and I think it's acting weird from transfers happening. Yeah, probably. All right. Well, let me get to some different. I was going to go into my accounts, my assets, and just see what's going on there. So yes, you've seen this at $6,000, did decrease by around 500. But again, I'm not concerned. I'm probably going to buy some more. Let's see, Coinbase Pro though. Coinbase Pro, that's around $18,000. That did decrease as well because it was around 19,000 or so. Ooh, and you could see that farm coin right now. It's at $173. I wish this would go a lot lower, right? I know you don't hear a lot of people saying, hey, I wish this would go lower. I'm holding this. How about it goes down? No, that's not the case. Or technically that is the case. I want it to go down so I can buy more. I also want it to go up so I can sell 7. If it goes up to 350 or so, I'm going to sell 7 and put that money back into the position when it goes back down, because it seems to have its ups and downs more than a typical position. Polymath, that's a good position. I'm still holding on to that, still waiting for that to take off. Litecoin still hovering around that 180 mark. It's not bad. Cardano, I'm not mad at it. I want to stake it, so I'm waiting for them to have that stakeable in Coinbase. That would be great, but not anytime soon. I don't think it's going to be like an announcement. I just think it's just going to happen out of nowhere. And you got some other positions where I'm really sitting on those. I do need to buy some more of certain things. I think OMG Network, I'm going to sit on those 20 that I'm holding. But yeah, Shiba Inu coin, I hold 11 million. Quant 2. Yeah, a lot of things are not up. Clover decreased by 9%. So that's big. So tired. I'm so hyped on TikTok that I don't even know where it's at now. But the last time I checked, that $1 million versus one magic penny video got like 1.7 million views. That is insane. I understand it is TikTok and the views, I guess the algorithm flows a lot differently, so you can get a decent amount of views, way more than what you can get on YouTube, and it's because it's shorter. But it's definitely crazy to say that, one of my videos got 1.7 million views, and that's not even counting like the whole series. The whole series got well over 2 million views. So I'm so happy. So anybody that came from watching that video, that liked the video, I appreciate that so much. Because that same video on YouTube got like 2,000 views. So 2,000 versus 1.7 million. I mean, obviously you're not making a crazy amount of money from TikTok, but still, it's awesome to see that you have. I gained 9,000 followers in the last, I don't know, 3 weeks. So thank you for being a part of this. I'm up to 29,000 followers on TikTok. So if you guys want to follow me on TikTok, if you have out of the 142 people that are here, the concurrent viewers on YouTube, follow me on TikTok. Or you're one of the 2 that's over on Twitch. I appreciate you for being here. But yeah, follow me. So yeah, let's look at some big gainers. Let's see what the big gainers are in the crypto market. That's what we want to know. What's happening right now. So in the last 24 hours, one of the big gainers for a cryptocurrency is Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu at 13.77% in the last 7 days is up 216%. You do have DYDX. It's up 8%, a total of 1% in the last 7 days. So I guess it's been sort of down. OMG Network is up 5%, down 15% in the last 7 days. Let's see. Stellar is up 2 or close to 3%, up 18 or 17%, almost 18% in the last 7 days. Let's look at some big movers in the last 7 days. I would imagine Shiba. Yes, Shiba is going to be on top. Then you have Phantom, currently sitting at $2 with 2.5 billion out there in supply. That's definitely decent. And then looking at something like Stacks is at $2 with 1.2 billion in supply. That's pretty cool. Market cap is around 2.5 billion, which is not bad. You can definitely see that double or triple just based on potential, surely on potential. STX made a big move over the weekend. I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything on that. ST Stacks. Oh yeah. I don't know why it didn't come up. Yeah, it's up to $2. I just talked about it. So yeah, it was just I was just mentioning that. Sometimes I don't look at the actual, I don't know what to call that. I don't know if I should call it a ticker symbol because I feel like it's different than what coin symbol. Let's go with that. But yeah, it did make decent moves, 43%. And it's currently down 8%. So let's look at this detail just based on the chart. Let's look at the last 3 months. So it is up significantly in the last month or so, not even the last week, right? Down from or up from that $1.16 mark, the lowest point, $1.13 or $1.12, all the way up to a high here of $2.30. Wow. And now it's starting to decrease down. So are we going to see that fall down? I'll probably have to keep an eye on that just to see if I can get in there. Let's look to see if I can trade that on Coinbase. Stacks on stacks. No, you can't. It's not tradable on Coinbase yet. I could have probably checked here. But I can get it on gate.io. That's not bad. Can get it on KuCoin, Binance. So a lot of other platforms besides Coinbase. So that's not bad. Being able to see gate.io, that gives me the ability to buy into it if I wanted to. Let's see. These numbers aren't really adding up. So definitely call them ASAP. Yeah, I would say for the whole situation of you getting having a negative balance and you need the money due today or tomorrow, whatever you said there, I would definitely reach out to them and talk to them because it seems like a really weird situation. All right, so we got about 5 minutes. I appreciate everybody being here. Guys, if you want to follow any of my other channels, please do so. I want to do a lot more reactions on my reactions channel, different types of reactions, not just financial reactions. I love reacting to a bunch of things. And I would love to just react to everything on the internet as long as, we can actually either monetize it or even just make it viewable to people. I would love to be able to react to all this stuff because there's a lot of things that I watch on YouTube. I watch YouTube all the time, and to watch YouTube and give my reaction to it would be great. I tried to give my reaction to certain things like Marvel trailers, and that seems to be good. You're able to view that, but then some music videos, you can't do anything. They don't even let you put it up there. So let me know what you like, and we'll react to it. Weird that this stream is 10 seconds behind your YouTube feed. Twitch is 10 seconds behind. Usually that's right there. Instant. That's weird. There's usually no issues with that. I dig the name of the show, man. Well, thank you. Yeah, that's the name of the show from now on. Not financial advice with Matthew Perry. That's how that goes. So then I have no issues. I don't have to keep it up on screen. It's literally not financial advice with Matthew Perry. So if you guys enjoy that, I definitely will, have to get some designs for shirts and all that. So if anybody wants to create a design, go over to my my Reddit page, or you can always email me. I think I have my email address, my business email address on my page somewhere. I think I do. If I don't, I'll put it on there because it's my business email address. Need a theme song. Yeah, that's true. I mean, my brother makes music, but we'll think of something. Are you looking into NFTs? I'm not looking into buying NFTs. I guess the NFT, the markets, so different coins. Yes. There's always different NFTs that I am looking into buying. And I did actually, right now, NFT coins, I guess. I did buy some of Doge. So I I can't remember how much it is. It might be like 20 or 40,000 of this. And I probably will buy some more. But in the last 7 days, this is up 190%. Probably buy more just because the circulating supply is so low, at 4 billion. This is something that I believe can make a decent move. Same thing as giveaway. Yeah, oh, my connection's going bad. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not doing a gift card giveaways because I don't know, views have been tough. They've been low, very, very low. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that because then it brings it to like a very small group. But when it comes to making money outside of there, it brings me further and further away from quitting my 9 to 5. So I would like to have consistency and, having this as my business, as a strong business that I can rely on the people that are subscribed to me. All of you guys that are members, you guys are amazing. People that are new members, thank you to the new members that had joined. But yeah, I appreciate you guys a lot. Bad Baby Dino NFT. What's going on there? Yeah, I don't see anything there. Are you looking on a certain like NFT platform like OpenSea or something like that? Like I said, I've just been buying like NFT tokens. So I guess all that hold like sort of the same value. Yep. I love the idea of NFTs, but the market is way out of my price range. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing a video on TikTok soon, and I'm going to talk about NFTs and the difference in, or I guess the difference in prices and how anybody that's like an artist, artists used to be looked at as people that don't make money. Some people, you can make a lot of money on one thing that you sell, but the problem is that it's difficult to sell that one item. You know what I mean? So you make a ton of items, thousands of items, and then you sell one for $40,000 or $50,000 or something like that within the year. And then you make everything that you wanted, and you live off of that money for a long period of time, right? Or for that year until you sell your next thing. Now with NFTs, you have artists that are creating things and putting things out there that's amazing work, and people are buying it. They have this auction that they'll start it at $100 and it'll sell for $6 million, or it'll sell for $7 million, or sell for $69 million. There are there are NFTs out there that I saw were like 4,000 Ethereum. 4,200 Ethereum is $14 million. I don't know if like that's insane. So, I don't know. Anyways, can I ask a question about isolated margin? I don't know if you get that question a lot. I don't. But I'm about to head out because I gotta head to work. Usually 9. I stop at 9. So I don't know if I know too much about that. I mean, all of the margin. I usually don't try and trade on margin, but I have traded with margin in the past. Yeah, some axes are hella expensive. Let's see the number. Yeah, axie is, well, if you look at it, yeah, that's pretty expensive for 60 million coins. That's 60 million. That's only a $7.2 billion market cap. Yeah, that's pretty expensive. The market cap's still lowish though. I don't know. You take it how you want it. I always look at the market cap and then judge it based on that. So if they have a low market cap and they have a low supply, that obviously shows a lot of potential. Something like this. That's what I look at, but maybe it's different with NFTs. Anyways, guys, I have to get out of here. Make sure you guys, it's almost like you're using satellite internet today. I don't know what that means, if it's good or bad, but it seems horrible to me. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you follow me if you're new on Twitch. We got 4 people watching on Twitch. If you're new, follow me over there. I'll have to check this out. Let me bring this up, baby. I'll check this out later because you did bring this up, so I will check it out. That's funny. But yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check out some of my other content that's out there. Golf channel, shorts channel, I will be uploading to that. Also my match reacts channel, I will, find a way to upload to that. But I'm not going to be on Discord because I do have a meeting very soon and I have some deadlines to meet. So I'm not going to be on Discord right now. I will try and respond to some things. I'll have it up, but I'm not going to be as active, right now. So if you want to go over to Discord and, talk about some things, definitely go over there and do that. The link is in the description. But I won't be as active. I probably will respond to a couple of things, but I won't be as active. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here.